win a spectacular, entertaining, back-and-forth game versus a young, competitive Seattle Storm team. That front court they have is going to be one to deal with for a time to come. We'll get into that, but we got to start with the Clark Show, baby. Hey, Asia Wilson, what you got to say? Y'all still want to have a meeting at All-Star break? If we have a meeting at All-Star break, let's talk about how she broke a record. The only player in WNBA history to have 40 points and 10 assists in a single game in league history. This been going on for 30 plus years.
Tonight, the lights inside the arena did not just become dim. The whole balance of power in professional basketball was changed forever. For the past 48 hours, the story had been carefully prepared. The critics already had their words ready. The media bosses already had their talking points prepared. And the secret talks inside the league said that the rookie struggles had finally started. They wanted to keep her under control. They needed this amazing player to slow down so the old system could feel comfortable again. But what happened on that court tonight was not just a basketball game. It was a complete and ruthless destruction of a system that was built to watch her lose. Before the first whistle even started the game, league insiders noticed something very strange near the scorer's table. People connected directly to Adam Silver's executive office were seen having serious and quiet talks with the referees. The feeling in the arena was full of stress and pressure. The message seemed simple. Make the calls carefully. Do not let the game become too wild. And no matter what happens, do not let the rookie control the speed of the game. But the truth is, you can control the referee calls. You can control the media deals. And you can control the story told by big companies, but you cannot control real, pure talent when it explodes at its highest level. What everyone saw during the next 4 quarters did not just break the team's record books, it created an instant wave of fear that reached all the way to the league offices in New York. To really understand how huge the history was that was created tonight, we need to look back at the quiet and almost hidden pressure from the league's experienced players that was easy to notice. They wanted her to give up the ball. They wanted her to disappear into the background.
40-plus points and 10 assists in a single WNBA game. 1. Caitlin Clark. That's the list. She's the only one to do it ever. Gotta be real, maybe that's the funnest game I've watched all year so far. Run. That was me at the end of the first damn quarter. At the end of the first quarter. Got the victory. 45 points for Caitlin Clark. 11 of 18, 6 of 10 from three-point range, 10 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 steals, and 2 blocked shots. Holy!
Every time she moved past half court, the defense against her became almost unfair. Players hit her from the side, pulled on her jersey without getting called, and surrounded her with 2 defenders while the officials did nothing. On the bench, her own coaches stood there with their arms crossed. They would not look at the referees, they would not ask for a technical foul, and they were allowing their once-in-a-generation star player to take all that punishment on live national television. The people who disliked her in the sports talk shows were already preparing their posts. The media story was already set up perfectly. They were saying the league had finally learned how to stop her. But during an important first-quarter timeout inside the team huddle, something changed in her eyes. People sitting right behind the bench said that she completely ignored the coach's drawings on the whiteboard. She looked up at the ceiling of the arena, pulled her shoelaces tighter, and made a decision. If the coaching staff was not going to stand up for her, and if Adam Silver's referees were not going to protect her, then she would have to take over and completely destroy the other team all by herself.
Really supposed to have 43 damn points. Caitlin nearly scored 50 damn points today. 10 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks. Bro, she the GOAT. She the GOAT. I'm done talking. I want to see what Jason Whitlock and everybody got to say tomorrow. There is nothing you could say come Monday about Caitlin Clark. This game was box office. She played her heart out today. 29 minutes, 41 damn points. What is we talking about, people? What is we talking about? Fever offensive team lead. 106. Who got fouled? Monique Billings got fouled. So Monique Billings got fouled. I want to see what they saying online. I know, like, if you're a Caitlin Clark fan right now, Oh, we didn't even mention Caitlin Clark made history too. Caitlin Clark made history today. Caitlin Clark has made history today, guys.
What happened next was a three-quarter display of complete mental domination. She did not just start taking shots. She started going after them. From 28 feet, 30 feet, and even 35 feet away. The basketball was not even touching the rim. Every shot looked smooth and perfect. The crowd in the arena, which started with a mix of angry fans from the other team, slowly became completely shocked and silent. By the time the third quarter arrived, the defense tried everything they could. They tried double teams and traps. But with every single long-range shot she made, she turned toward the other team's bench and looked directly into the eyes of the critics who had spent months trying to make people believe her impact was not that important.
In only 74 games, Caitlin Clark becomes the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 200 career three-pointers. Put on the shirt and tie, cause damn it, we mean business. We meant business today. Cheers to Caitlin Clark. 3 records broken in one game. The girl's unreal. The girl is unreal. Take a look at this here, man. Caitlin Clark, 45 points, 10 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 11 of 18 shooting, 6 of 8 from 3. Kelsey Mitchell shot way more than Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell shot the ball way more than Caitlin Clark today, and it didn't matter. Take a look at this dagger that Caitlin Clark was pulling up threes from Baghdad. Pulling up threes from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Take a look at this game-sealing bomb from Caitlin Clark. Off the inbound. Come on, give me that. Look, tie game, 102-102. Ball game, give me that. Caitlin Clark, bro. She's the best to ever do this. The best ever. Nobody in the history of this game is better than Caitlin Clark. I don't care what awards you got. I don't care. Ain't nobody put it down like this. Ain't nobody in women's been this exciting.
But it was not only her scoring that damaged the system tonight. It was her incredible ability to see the game. She drove through 3 defenders, pulled the attention of the entire arena toward her, and then made no-look passes behind her back that landed perfectly in the hands of teammates who only needed to catch the ball. The numbers on the stat sheet were changing so quickly that the arena computers could barely follow them. The live broadcast commentators completely forgot about their prepared company lines. They were watching the first 40-plus point and 10-plus assist game in the entire history of the league. Think about that for a moment. In a league that has been around for many decades, filled with great players and Hall of Fame legends, a rookie who was being pushed aside just scored a franchise record 45 points and added 10 assists in one night while dealing with problems from her own bench and the referees. When the final buzzer went off and the scoreboard showed the result, the fear inside the company quickly moved from the basketball court straight into the expensive executive suites. The league office now has a huge problem to deal with. For months, the official message was that the experienced players were better and that the rookie was only getting attention because of hype. But tonight, the numbers completely destroyed that story. Top marketing executives have reportedly revealed that big network sponsors held an emergency meeting right after the game. The sponsors are extremely upset. They are starting to understand that the team's coaching decisions and the league's referee choices may be hurting the biggest sports entertainment opportunity they have seen in a generation.
There's 3 steals. This was an unbelievable freaking game. Guys, I got to tell you, at times it's been tough to cover this team this year. It's been hard. There's been some awful games to sit through. Now, it wasn't all rosy. Stephanie White has got to start, at the end of games, you've got to start leaving Caitlin Clark in these games. You have got to start showing some kind of confidence in her. She made a hell of a defensive play in like the last 2 minutes. You've got to show confidence in Caitlin Clark on the floor during defensive crunch time. That was one of my major complaints tonight. Right here, Caitlin Clark becomes the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 203. This was the 203 right here. She grabbed that steal, comes down right here. She's back out, back over to her, way downtown, boom. Boom. Knocked it down.
The broadcast ratings reached an unbelievable level during the fourth quarter, showing that the whole sports world does not really care about league politics. They care about the amazing player and the excitement she brings. Reports say that Adam Silver himself has privately shown serious concern about how the referee decisions are appearing on international broadcasts. The system tried to protect the older players and the traditional favorites. But by doing that, they accidentally created the most dangerous force in sports, a superstar who cannot be stopped, with fans around the world who now remember every unfair moment she faced. The people who were posting doubts all over the internet just 24 hours earlier have now completely closed their comment sections. They cannot deal with her anymore. They cannot find an explanation for 45 points and 10 assists against a defense that was allowed to play with the highest level of physical pressure.
Oh my, off the dribble, fade away three. Look at Caitlin Cook. What is we saying? All right, guys, I got to go back to the game cast. Oh, my God. They didn't let him score 105 to 106. What just happened? Fever defensive team rebound. Dribble the clock out. Fever full timeout. She called a timeout. Okay, she already did that. She already called a timeout. She already did that. All right, going back to Caitlin Clark making history. I believe this might be a timeout. Yeah, Caitlin Clark showed up and showed out today, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. 40 ball, bro. Not tweeting until Caitlin Clark scored 40 with 5 assists. Caitlin Clark now has the most points in a single game by a Fever player with 41. Caitlin Clark made double history. She now has the most points in a game, more than any other Fever ever, including Kelsey Mitchell, the ball hog herself. Kelsey Mitchell played good today too. She did. I ain't gonna hold you. Clutch Clark, look. Watch this, bro. We gotta see it again, bro. Look at this. Oh my God. 107. It is over, bro. It is over. Stephanie White tried. She tried. They tried, but I believe Caitlin Clark spoke up for herself. The way Caitlin Clark spoke at that press conference, and then at the beginning of the game, the announcers was all like, yeah, the minutes restriction is not on the coaching staff, it's on the medical staff. Like, and then I looked at who the damn announcers was. I'm like, bull, he worked for the damn Fever. No wonder he's saying that. He worked for the Fever.
We are not just following a rookie season anymore. Fans all across America have already made up their minds. No matter what the official awards say at the end of the year, she is already the clear MVP of the culture. The team, the league, and the harsh critics now have to make a very difficult choice. They must make big changes, remove the problems inside the system, and protect this incredible talent, or they will watch the trust in the entire league fall because of their own jealousy and decisions. History was created tonight in a special way, and there is absolutely nothing they can do to remove it.
Tonight, she played really well tonight when she wasn't dribbling the ball. When she got into her bag, no, we don't need you dribbling the ball. But her and Caitlin combined for 75 points. Insane. Mo Billings, 16 points. Dominique Malonga dominated her all night, except the one play Monique Billings needed to get a stop down the stretch on Dominique Malonga. Your ass got it. Your ass got the one stop you needed, okay? This was a hell of a game, man. Dominique Malonga is going to be a superstar in this league for a time to come. The girl's just 20 years old. She had 28 points, 14 rebounds. Our fam, who's just 19 years old, had 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. She hit 4 threes in the third quarter. That young front court is going to be a force to be reckoned with for a long time in this league. The more they get, they just grow and develop. Eventually, the Seattle Storm is going to have the best front court in the WNBA between those two. That's a fact. Flaugier played a good game, 16, 6, and 6. Natisha Heidemann had 16 and 8. Jade Melbourne had 16 and 5. Indiana Fever's defense was horrible.
What is your honest reaction to this amazing 45-point performance? Did tonight finally reveal the problems with the coaching staff and the officials, or will the critics still find a way to make excuses? Share your thoughts in the comments below right now. Hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and share this video with every true sports fan you know. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next unbelievable history-making update.